everybody, my name is Jordan Rudess, and I'm the keyboardist for Dream Theater, but I'm also involved with my own software company that makes apps. It's called Wisdom Music. iPad apps, apps for Android, and apps for Windows, and apps for anything that makes sound. That's my interest. That's who I am. Well, the first time I touched an iPhone, a multi-touch screen basically, with a very, very preliminary piano app, a light bulb went off in my head. I went, oh my God, I totally know what to do with this. The first app is Wisdom Music, was MorphWiz. MorphWiz is a really cool app because it kind of puts together my world of audio and visual. And that was the beginning of this path, getting into multi-touch, getting into apps. Everybody's trying to figure out how to get the most expression out of the technology. People want the digital technology to be as organic as possible. You want to be able to touch the instrument and have the response be like you're playing a violin or you're playing a piano. And we're getting closer and closer. So with multi-touch, it's kind of like, wow, you can do things that you could never do before. And you can get, perhaps, dare I say, beyond what was possible with acoustic instruments. And the touch that you have and the thoughts that you have can get even more closer to what's going on in your physical body and in your mind, which is really, really exciting. But my belief is that something tactile, mixed with this whole concept of being able to float in 3D space, that to me, harnessing those two ideas is really the future. These things are changing the world, and there's some great instruments and great thinking out there, but they all need to be channeled. So I like to see myself, both in terms of business and as a musician, as the one who can kind of help guide them to what's really going to be meaningful for everyone. My belief is that we should put music in the hands of everyone. That to me is exciting, when you can get the young person who doesn't know anything about music, or the old person, but also the professional musician to go, wow, this is like blowing my mind. The most recent app for iOS is called SpaceWiz. SpaceWiz is a really cool generative music app. What it does, it's basically a planetary environment, and you've got these planets going throughout, orbiting around a kind of fictional sun, and each planet has a timbre to it. And they're particles that float in the atmosphere and crash into these planets, and when they make impact, it creates all these different sounds. We call it generative because really a lot of different things can happen, unexpected things. There's a certain amount of control, but there's a certain amount of, just having it be whatever it is. You can roll the dice and just go, whoa, that's cool. Didn't expect that. I really embrace social media. For me, so much of what I do and who I am is about sharing. That's one of the reasons that I got into making music. One was so I can become kind of more into myself, and therefore, maybe closer to what's around me. But the other reason is because I want to share the music with you and with you. I'm going to share it as much as I can. Hey everybody, I'm Jordan Rudess, and you are watching WARP TV.